What's good, YouTube? Omar here, coming at you with my first video in a long time. Sorry about that. I've been really busy. It's not just that my teams have been losing. That's only been a little piece of it. Um, I'm not the type of person to just leave YouTube when my teams are losing. I don't do that. I've been really busy with school, really kicking into full gear. If you don't know, I go to Brooklyn Tech, which is, a nationally coveted school in terms of high schools. Also been busy with trying out and eventually making the baseball team. Been busy with my girlfriend and hanging out with her. So it's been a lot of time spent, and it's really hard to find time sometimes for extra things like this, like making a YouTube video. But I found some time on this Sunday morning to come at you with this video. So let's go. So I figured I'd do my breakdown of what's going on with my teams in alphabetical order. And we'll start off the Giants, baby. Got our first win last week against the Vikings, and we're taking on the Eagles today. Last week was huge. I mean, God, I just wanted to see a win from the Giants. I mean, it's 0-6. It's just terrible. Everybody comes up to you and say, "Oh, do you know Owen? Owen who? 0-6." I mean, it's just stupid. Thankfully, that can't happen really anymore. Doesn't mean we're good. Doesn't mean we're going to the Super Bowl. Doesn't mean we're making the playoffs or even winning another game. What it means is that we have a win, and that's big. What I'd like to see last week, Ruben Randall is a great receiver. I wish Eli would throw to him more often. Akeem Nicks is dropping some balls. Doesn't look so good. Jason Pierre-Paul, the jersey, he looked a lot better. Looked a little bit more active, running around the field, making stops on the run. He looked good. Not Pierre-Paul good, but good. Tuck finally got a sack. I love how Peyton Hillis runs, that downhill run. I don't care what you say about the stats. And he only had 2 yards to carry. I don't care. I care about watching the game and what I actually see on the TV screen. What else can I say? Josh Freeman sucked. So I can't really say that we did well. We did do well against Adrian Peterson in the run game, and hopefully we can duplicate that this week against the Eagles and pick up a win and get to 2-6. It's always nice to beat those fuckboys from Philadelphia in any sport, especially since the Islanders just lost to the Flyers last night. But we'll get to that. In fact, we'll get to that right now. The Islanders. So, this weekend, the Islanders had a slate with the Penguins and the Flyers. Penguins on Friday night and Flyers last night, Saturday. Really nice 4-3 late third period win over the Penguins on Friday, only to lose last night 5-2 to the Flyers. I mean, it kills me. Kevin Poulin, I don't think is a good goalie option at this point. I mean, I know he's our backup, but he's just whack. So right now we're 4-3, 4 wins, 4 losses, and 3 overtime losses, which I believe off the top of my head is 11 points. So we're doing okay, but I think we can do a lot better. I've watched this team. Some games they look really good, sometimes they don't, and hopefully we can step it up and continue to win games maybe a little bit quicker of a rate. Next up is the Knicks. The Knicks just concluded their preseason schedule with a loss, I believe, on Friday night. I don't really care about the record in preseason. It doesn't make that much of a difference. This is every sport for me. What I want to see in preseason has nothing to do with the record. I want to see what the individuals look like they're bringing. I want to see what the injured players look like they're bringing. And I want to see who looks like they can make this team. Torrey, whatever his name is, Torrey Murray. He looked really good in the preseason. Just putting so much effort in to try to make this team. Shumpert looked good. Melo looked like Melo. Amari got some playing time. He looked JR looked all right coming off that knee thing, but we won't get him until 5 games into the season. Meta World Peace looked good. Bargnani looked okay. Let's just get to the season now. I mean, I'm going to make a preview video for the season probably today or tomorrow. I mean, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. Let's go now. This is time for the regular season. Let's get the job done. The Mets. The Mets are on their couches watching the playoffs as usual. And hopefully Sandy Alderson and Fred Wilpon don't do what they usually do, which is say that we have a bunch of money or say that we're going to go try to get this guy or this guy and then kind of give up and say, oh, well, Harvey's injured, so we're just going to throw away the season. I want at least a team that I can believe in sometimes in 2014, and hopefully Wilpon and Alderson don't let me down. Hold on, I'll be right back. Something weird. Someone knocking? Be right back. Well, turns out my cat was meowing like a crazy person with nothing going on, so whatever. After the Mets, who come after the Mets? We've done 4 teams. Oh, Washington Huskies. So we saw off with basketball. Last night, a target of the Huskies, the last target of the Huskies for the 2014 class, Zylan Cheatham, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He committed to San Diego State, which was a shocker. He was not expected at all to come to Washington, so it's not like it's a loss for us, but it would have been nice if he would have surprised the world and came to us. He didn't, but that's okay. This is now, within a month, we'll be playing Husky basketball again. There's good reports coming out of camp for what the freshmen are doing. Nigel Williams-Goss and the others, the youngsters. C.J. Wilcox is going to lead this team, and I think hopefully we can get back to the March Madness tournament. And the football team. After 3 straight losses to Stanford, Oregon, and a terrible one to Arizona State, we got back on track with a 41-17 win last night. Keith Price looked good, 20 of 32 for 300-something yards and 2 touchdowns. Also ran in a touchdown. Bishop Sankey looked like Bishop Sankey, 29 carries to 241 yards and 2 touchdowns. One very sad note, Casey Williams, the stud junior wide receiver, went up for a pass, came down, landed awkwardly. He has a dislocation and a break in his foot. He's most likely done for the season. That's a big loss, a tough loss, but we do have other receivers that can get the job done in his place, so that's good. Just thought I'd update you with what videos you're going to be seeing. I'm going to get back into what I was trying to do before, which was the every 3 games update for the Islanders and Knicks. The Islanders' next game, I believe, is Tuesday, and I'll do one after that because that'll be 12 games. So we'll just do, after 6. Let's say that group of 6 games and assess that group of 6. The Mets, off-season, anything that happens that's significant, I'll make a video. I know we've already, Mike Baxter and Robert Carson have left the team to go to other places in the waivers, but I don't really care. Not a big deal. The Giants, obviously I'll make a video after this Eagles game. Hopefully we win this thing today at 1 o'clock, just under 2 hours until the game. Washington Husky football, obviously previews and recaps. I forget who we played this week, and of course, when Husky basketball and Nick basketball get close to the opener. Of course, Nick basketball opens on Wednesday. Husky basketball, I'm not sure, but there will be season preview videos out for those teams, and that's about it. I mean, I'm just back on YouTube. I'm gonna try to make videos at a regular pace now. I really basically took a leave of absence with so much stuff to do, but I'm settling back into the school flow, and junior year is going pretty well so far. Now officially on the baseball team, and yeah, back to YouTube. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys after the game. Hopefully, the Giants will win.